Okay, so I've decided to have a little bit of fun with this one. What I'm going to do is release a series of videos that explain, you could say, the planets within music that we all love. So the idea of it is that I have a firm belief that we learn more subconsciously than we do consciously with most things that we do. Every single day we surround ourselves with music, and in that music often people are writing, and they're writing messages and they're writing about life experiences, they're writing about things that happen to them, what happened in the world. And so therefore what I've found is a lot of the songs that we listen to, when I listen to the lyrics and I listen to the messages come through, quite a lot of them have an association to say either, you see it literally typical for a particular sun sign, or it's typical for a particular planet. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to put together a series of what I call the top 10 songs that relate to each planet. And the reason for doing that is, if anything, I want this to be a sort of a new way of being able to learn, or a different way of being able to learn and remember the energies of each particular planet. And they're not obviously going to be exact. They're not written for the planet, but the messages within each planet, like each sign, planets have multiple meanings. They cover multiple things that they're associated to in our lives. And by being able to attune, you might get to a stage and say, look, that's a particular song. Oh, that's the song that Luke did about the sun. And if you're a sun sign, if your sun sign is related to the sun, like you're a Leo, then it may also relate to the sun sign as well. And each of the planets, their rulerships, so that very quickly, the moon being Cancer, Mercury, which will be Virgo and Gemini, Venus, which will be Taurus and Libra. You've got Mars, which also relates to Scorpio, but it's primarily Mars nowadays, but it's definitely also Scorpio as well. You've then got Jupiter, which is Sagittarius and Pisces in its traditional rulership. You've got Saturn, which is Capricorn, but traditionally also associated to Aquarius. But the new modern, Western astrology meanings for these particular planets, Uranus will relate to Aquarius, Neptune to Pisces, and Pluto will relate to Scorpio. So set a bit of time aside. I'll try and make it as fun as we can. Put through a top 10 songs, and I believe right down to the top 10, the number one song that represents exactly what I believe is the epitome of that particular planet. And I'll be starting to release these very soon, so keep an eye out. Thanks very much.